Hi, it's BeachBabyBob. I'm about to make a key lime pie. I'm in Mexico. It's March 2020, and I'm in my apartment and in Bucerias, and it's very difficult to get the ingredients, even though it's pretty basic. The key lime pie calls for a graham wafer crust and key lime kind of a custard, and topped with a little bit of whipped cream, and you're all done. I don't even have a pie plate. I'm going to be using this tin that I brought from home a few years ago as my pie plate. And the cookies, I couldn't find the graham wafer cookies in the grocery store. Nobody seemed to have them here. So these are like the arrowroot baby cookies from when I was a little kid. And the lady in the grocery store said you could probably use those. So I'm crushing them up now, making my crumbs. I'm going to make a graham wafer crumb crust. That's to start with. Since I couldn't find the graham wafer crumbs and I had to buy the arrowroot cookies instead, Mexican style, I put the cookies in this plastic bag and then in another plastic bag, and I'm using my Mamma Mia rock that I found on the beach. Mamma Mia. Right. I'm using that to make this into crumbs. Fine crumbs. Then I'm going to mix it with, how much butter, Sue, do I mix it with?
6 tablespoons of melted butter.
Plus, how much sugar? So I mixed the melted butter, that's 6 tablespoons, with the sugar and the crumbs here, and then I mold it into that pan that I have buttered right there that I am going to use because I don't have a pie plate. Third of a cup of sugar. Brown sugar, white sugar, combination of it. When you're here in Mexico, I couldn't even find brown sugar, so I'm using their version of white sugar. Always, as you know if you've watched me make anything else, never really measure too well. And when you're in Mexico and you have no bowls, no measuring anything, not even the right ingredients, you have to really know what you're doing, I guess. Otherwise the whole thing, like the key lime pie, might not turn out. So this is about 1.5 to 2 cups of the cookie crumbs, graham wafers supposedly, but they're not, all smashed up with a rock. And then we've got about 6 tablespoons of butter melted, mixed in with maybe 1/3 of a cup of sugar, white, and some recipes call for some brown sugar and some white sugar, and some just call for brown sugar, but I couldn't find any brown sugar. And I'm just mixing it together here, trying to get it the right texture, and I know that that's still a little dry, so it won't turn into a very good pie crust until I make it wetter, so I'm going to add more butter. There's the graham wafer / arrowroot cookie pie crust, and it came out of the oven a few minutes ago. It's cooling down now. The oven was at 375 degrees, and I cooked it for 7 minutes. Now it's cooling. In the meantime, I'm making the key lime pie mixture that's going to go on top of that crust, and I need 3/4 of a cup of key lime juice or lime juice. I don't even know what key lime is, but anyway, it's probably a little stronger, if I had to guess, than a regular lime. But I need 3/4 of a cup of that, and I think I got it. Look at how many limes I'm using to get it. I threw in a lemon too, just because it was a lot juicier. 3/4 of a cup, and then I'm going to add 28 ounces of condensed evaporated milk, but I don't have that. So I buy this stuff, this coconut cream. There it is. And it is scrumptious. It's just like eating that evaporated milk. It's so sugary and so sweet and so full of calories. So I need about 3 cups of this because I need 28 ounces of the evaporated milk. And then I've got to put in, oh, by the way, I'm going to use the zest from some of these limes, maybe a tablespoon or 2. Maybe the lemon zest, throw that in there too. It's relatively an easy pie to make if you weren't in Mexico. And I need 1/2 cup of sour cream. So really I need the juice from the lime, the evaporated milk, 28 ounces, or this Kalawua coconut cream, maybe 2 cups. And then I need the zest and the sour cream. And you know what, I don't know if I'll use the sour cream even though I do have it. I might use the fresh yogurt that I got at the Sunday market. I'm not sure, but I'm going to mix it all up. Yeah, the ingredients will be in the description. Don't worry about that. Now the problem could be that since I'm not using the condensed milk, the evaporated condensed milk, and I'm using the coconut milk, it might not be as thick or as sugary. And if I put more of that milk in, because I'm not sure how much to put in, the other calls for 28 ounces of the evaporated condensed milk. If I put more in, then it'll be really runny, and then I have to get it into this pan. It doesn't expand when it cooks. It just thickens. You know how some pies get bigger and then they bubble over the edge and make a hell of a mess of your stove? This doesn't. So, yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is pour that into there and just see if it is enough. I think if I put more cream, I'm in trouble. And then I'm going to cook it in a 350 oven for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to let it cool for 3 hours. And I'm going to cool it in the fridge. And this is the results of the Mexican key lime pie. As you can see, it's kind of yellow because we cooked it for the 10 minutes that it said we should cook it, and then that didn't work, so we cooked it for another 20 minutes, and that didn't work. And so I took an egg, in fact 2 eggs, the yolks, separated the yolks from the whites, and I beat them, and then while the pie was in the oven, I added the yolks to try to make custard to get it to be thicker. And then I cooked it for another 20 minutes, and then I thought I gave up, and so I took it out, I cooled it for a half an hour, and then I threw it in the freezer. And my wife is saying it is really good. But it doesn't look good, so I guess we can feed it to people who couldn't see, and they'd never know the difference.
Crust is a little thick in places.
Yeah, this crust that was made with the arrowroot cookies instead of the graham wafers, it's kind of hard and chewy, but it's good. If you love sugar and you love limes, you might like this. So don't forget, follow along with my recipes. BeachBabyBob here in Mexico. Over and out. Subscribe and hit the bell.